What is up, guys? It is Christ, and we are back with another video. First of all, I just want to say a quick thank you. There's going to be a proper video coming out soon, but thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. We finally hit the mark, and I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for supporting me throughout this journey, and I'm going to continue to do it as long as you guys will have me. So thank you so much for that. I just wanted to get that out of the way. There will be, like I said, another video, and if everything goes right, I have something special planned for you guys, because I didn't just want to do a thank you video for 1,000. I wanted to sort of give back to you guys in a way. So I figured I'd say that here. So this is going to be the second part to Dream Theater's Dramatic Turn of Events album. Now, this is technically part of part one. I said I was going to do 3 songs per episode, but something happened last time. I can't remember what happened. All I remember is that I had to stop recording, even though I had this one planned. You guys, you say this, I say this one, but you guys don't know what I'm talking about. We're going to do Build Me Up and Break Me Down, as well as Lost Not Forgotten today. Pretty excited to check these out. I have been listening to On the Backs of Angels a lot. That is a really good song. That is definitely one of my favorite Dream Theater songs, and so I'm pretty excited to check out the rest of the record. So I'm actually recording this at night. It's almost midnight. So if I can't get another video out tomorrow for you guys, I will, simply because I don't want just 2 Dream Theater videos out. So I'm going to try and get Stargazer, but I don't know how things are going to turn out. So therefore, let's just roll with what we have right now. We're going to do Build Me Up, Break Me Down, and then Lost Not Forgotten. So let's look and see what Build Me Up, Break Me Down says. It says track 2 of Dream Theater's... okay. It's about how drug addiction takes control of your life and how it seems like a good idea, and then it turns on you and breaks who you are down. And this is so very much true. You see a ton of people getting into drugs to, like, sort of either escape the pain or to have, like, a little bit of fun, and then they start taking over. The drugs start taking over. You start needing that instead of just wanting to do it for fun. You start needing it. It starts becoming your escape and that kind of stuff. And I'm assuming that's what the song is going to be about. It's going to be kind of an anti-drug message. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out Build Me Up, Break Me Down. Okay, I was not expecting that. Ooh. Oh my god! Holy crap, that's one of the sickest riffs I've heard. His voice sounds so good. There we go, there's some bad signature in Oh, it's such a dirty riff, I love it. This has a... I'll save comments for afterwards. Oh my God, I feel this in my soul. Oh, that's a good line. I want to say this is kind of like an industrial sound to it, but I'm digging it. Oh yes, come on. I need that. Yeah. Holy crap. That's what I'm talking about. What an epic song to come back to. I'm assuming this fades right into Lost Not Forgotten, but I'm not sure. Oh. A few seconds of silence, I guess.
You know how I know you suck?
Okay, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, there you guys have it. That was Dream Theater's Build Me Up, Break Me Down. Holy crap, that was an absolutely amazing song. That blew me away. I really like these I mean, it's different. It's got like sort of this industrial sort of vibe to it that something like Rammstein would have or something like that. And I really, really dig that. That was an amazing song. I really like the guitar riffs that they were doing throughout. I'm getting to the point, I'm in James's head enough that I'm starting to predict like how he does certain lines, like choruses. I'm able to predict like when he is singing and stuff. Keep in mind, I've never heard this song in my life, but at least I don't think I have. I don't think I did this one last week. Did I? No, I would have remembered this. This was not last week, but the last time I did the first episode. It was a failed first episode. It's supposed to be 3 songs, but you guys only got 1 because I think a construction crew happened or something. I can't remember what happened, but I remember that there was something came up, and I wasn't able to do the other 2 songs. And then I got injured, and then I got injured again, and then I got sick. So I've been having a terrible month. But let me tell you, Dream Theater is something. If I'm being honest, it's the day I missed the most. It's the day that I missed the most out of the past month that I have been gone. And I just have that itch that needs scratched, but you can't scratch it till you hear new music. Um, that's sort of just like a little rant. Kind of getting off a tangent here. Probably should focus. I really like the drumming in this song. People have told me that the drums were actually written out beforehand, which is why they don't sound as much of a departure as something like Distance Over Time did. The drumming style is way different between this and Distance Over Time. And it's just because someone had told me, well, multiple people told me that Petrucci or it was either Petrucci or it was Rudess that actually wrote the drum tracks out ahead of time. So, which is why it sounds like typical Dream Theater, which I really dig. I really like Mangini's drumming on this record. It definitely sounds really good. Love James's voice. I love the drumming. I love the keyboard. We got to talk about that solo. I love that dueling guitar. Well, not guitar. The Rudess and Petrucci solo. That was absolutely amazing. Really enjoyed it. It definitely fit the song. The song, it just sounded so passionate and emotional in the moment. And love this song. Can't give it enough praise. Perfect 5 for me. Yeah, that's going to be my musical analysis. And there was a couple of lines I wanted to touch in the song, but it was kind of self-explanatory throughout. It was really self-explanatory, which is why I'm not really going to go into a super deep lyrical analysis. But I did want to touch on a couple lines. So one of the things that I had seen was in verse 2, it says, "Today, Savior, tonight I am the new Messiah. You deify. When I'm no longer desired, I'll be crucified." So this line, I thought it was really interesting because a Savior and Messiah are basically essentially one and the same thing. The Savior, if you believe in like Christian mythology, or at least if you've studied it, you know that the Messiah is supposed to be the Savior of mankind. And what he's saying today, he said today, this has saved him. Whatever he is referring to has saved him. Today, Savior is talking from the point of view, I believe, of the drugs, is what this is talking about. He says, "Tonight I am the new Messiah," which is talking about the drugs. The drugs are what is saving him in this particular moment. They are his escape. They are his secret place, if you will. It is where he goes to forget about stuff. And he says, when I'm no longer desired, I'll be crucified. So basically, when the drugs are no longer desirable, he tries to get rid of them. So that's something that stood out to me. And another line that stood out to me is during the chorus when he's talking about the drugs. They build him up only to ultimately they ultimately like bring him down. And one of the things that I saw near the end of the chorus that really stood out to me was where he says, "I crash and burn, I never learn, I'm your morbid obsession." So this is something that that a lot of people who are struggling with drugs can sort of relate to, because in their minds they don't feel like they're addicted, or maybe they do, and they realize it's wrong, but yet they can't stop. They either that or they just don't want to stop. They refuse to stop. And so morbid obsession, morbid means death, and obsession means he is fixated with this. He is obsessed with this, and he doesn't want to stop, even if it's going to kill him. Or maybe he's unable to stop because it is unable to kill him. I mean, maybe he's unable to stop because it can kill him. So I think it's jam-packed full of lines, and I'm glad that I caught those two lines. Those are really the only two things I'm going to go in depth about. But now we're going to be checking out Lost Not Found. Out of the two that I've heard, I would definitely say Build Me Up, Break Me Down is better than On the Backs of Fallen Angels. I mean, On the Backs of Angels, even though I love that song too. Just got to flip it over with Genius here. I already have it queued up. Okay, also, I got a question. I'm seeing in Genius that they basically have instrumental versions of all the songs, but yet I'm not seeing any like bonus tracks. So if there's any bonus tracks, please let me know so I can check them out along with the album. And yeah. So, lost, not forgotten. So, this says absolutely nothing. It just says it's the third song. So therefore, we're going to have to figure it out on our own. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. So far, really digging both these songs. Oh, okay, got an opening by Rudess. Really like this intro. I really like the layering here. You guys know I love layering. Adding one instrument on top of the other. Ooh, Mayani's coming through really good. I like it. I like the dueling solo doing right here. That's nice. Oh, hello. Okay.
I am not immortal. I am just a man, a power-craving tyrant beyond the shadows in the sun. Men have come to fear me. Many bow cry. Known across the desert, I am the one who will not die.
Okay, alright. Ooh, I like what he's doing on drums right there. Ooh, double right going, okay. This is an amazing song, by the way. Holy crap. Okay, alright. Come on. Oh man. Holy crap, that's awesome. I love it when Kirsten does that. This reminds me of Metropolis.
Into the darkness, lost, not forgotten.
crap. Okay, it might play something. I was looking at the comments. So, I was looking at the comments of this because I had a theory about this song. First, I'm going to get into what I noticed. Towards the end right there, it sounded like a section off of Metropolis Part 1. Let me see if I can actually play that for you guys so you know what I'm talking about. Around here. This part. So that part, I want to keep listening to that. That last part, that last section reminded me of Metropolis. And looking in the comment section of the video, a lot of people are saying it reminds them of Images and Words, as well as they say Under a Glass Moon. Here, I see a lot of people saying it kind of sounds like a part out of Metropolis, and I completely agree. Keep in mind, I said that before I even saw the comments. So I definitely agree with that statement. It sounds like something off of Metropolis Part 1. It was really enjoyable. I really enjoyed this song. This is definitely 3 for 3. I'm loving everything I'm hearing on this record. It's not like oh, the first one's it's listenable. No, it's like I love the first one, I love the second one, I love the third one, all for different reasons. This is awesome. I can tell this record is probably going to shape up to be one of my favorites. So I kind of wanted to go over some of the lyrics, and I'll tell you what I thought it was at first. But now, sort of with the Metropolis sound, I'm kind of thinking it's something different. So I thought this was about the lost cities in Egypt, and I'll explain why I thought that. When he's talking about, I am not immortal, I am just a man, a power-craving tyrant, beyond the shadows in the sand. So this is in a sandy place, beyond the shadows, could mean it's like either under the sand or something. And it says, men have come to fear me, many bow and cry, known across the desert, I am the one who will not die. And so I thought it was talking about a tomb or something, a pharaoh's tomb is what I thought. That's what I thought. I thought it was talking about something like that. So he says, known across the desert, I am the one who will not die. I have faced the demons of our most desperate moments. I have been the one to defend our pride. I have worn the banner of my abandoned brothers. I will be the first one to give my life. So it could actually be about the guard of the pharaoh is what I thought about. That's what I thought it was about. Lost not forgotten, reigning against the odds, feared and respected, living among the gods. You gotta think these Egyptians and these pharaohs are still to this day are kind of regarded as deities. These people are elevated to the status of almost godlike potential, is what a lot of people still see the pharaohs as, because of the way they were embalmed, the fact that the embalming was so perfect back then that you can look at a mummy now and it looks like it's only a month or two old. And so, well, not really a month or two, but very recent. So that's what I thought this song was about. I thought this song was about pharaoh's tombs or the pyramids or something. That's what I thought this was about. But now I'm kind of thinking it's something else. I'm thinking it's sort of I'm thinking you could call me a conspiracy theorist, because I know that Dream Theater said that they don't say, they refuse to say anything about what the actual meaning behind Metropolis Part 1 is. People have theories. However, they have yet to actually explain what Metropolis Part 1 is about. A lot of people theorize it's about Rome, I believe. I think they said it was two brothers in Rome. That's what a lot of people theorize. But I'm thinking, you could call me a conspiracy theorist, that this is related to the same story as Metropolis Part 1. Not Part 2, but Part 1. And the reason I think this, now that I've started making the connection with the ones, it doesn't sound exactly like Metropolis Part 1, but it definitely sounds inspired by it. And so I'm thinking that maybe now it's sort of not really directly connected, but sort of sharing some of these same themes that Metropolis Part 1 had. And he said, an epic novel no one's read, pages torn and faded, the greatest story never told. Keep They actually have never said anything about Metropolis Part 1 that I know of, and like really clarified what it was about. Behold the kingdom I possess, land of wealth and beauty, where the streets are paved with gold, once fearless and brave, a realm passed away, the ghosts of yesterday. So I think that that this story could be either alluding to one of two things. It could be sort of linked in some way to Metropolis, and I also think it could be related to sort of the cities in ancient Egypt that were sort of buried and lost by the sands of time. That's what I thought the song was about at first. You guys can feel free to correct me. I'm probably wrong on both counts. I'm probably wrong that it's related to Metropolis, and I'm probably wrong that it's related to ancient Egypt. You guys can let me know. I would actually love to see them explore some mythology. That would be a really cool album. Imagine a concept record exploring sort of like Egyptian mythology or something. That'd be amazing. But yeah, that's gonna about do it for this this episode. Really loved both songs, as well as On the Backs of Angels, because that was supposed to be a part of this episode. If I had to pick a favorite, it's hard. It's tough. It's between this one or Build Me Up, Break Me Down. I would have to say that it's hard. I like both of them in different ways for different reasons. Number one, because Build Me Up, Break Me Down is just so unique out of any Dream Theater song I've heard. And then, they managed to make that song, for me, sound unique in a sea of unique songs. That's like what I think. And then this one is just like, it's got me really intrigued with what it's talking about with the lyrics. So, flip a coin. I'm going to have to say it's hard. I'm going to have to go with Build Me Up, Break Me Down. Even though it's like 49-51, and it's like really hard to tell. I'm super excited for the next episode. I'm going to try and record Dream Theater Stargazer. Some people suggested that since I reacted to the Dio one, and I am most likely going to fill that request definitely within the next couple of weeks, but I don't know when. You know what? I'm probably just going to record it after this. It's already after midnight. What's 20 more minutes? Anyways, with that out of the way, guys, this has been Christ, and we will see... Wait, did we even talk about musical analysis? No, we didn't. I really like this song. Definitely had a lot more prog elements in this one than the previous one. There was just like a couple time signature changes in the previous one, but this one definitely had way more. But they blended really well, and I was really impressed with the way they had done the time signature changes. I was a fan of the guitar solos and the different kinds of methods that Petrucci was using in the guitar solos. I've been starting to recognize different kinds of stuff that he's doing. A lot of people said that when he makes that sort of like really rapid sound, like almost like a laser firing, it's he's flicking the Floyd Rose in his guitar, and it's like making that sound, which is really cool. There was also he was doing a lot of sweeping in that same solo, and it definitely sounded really good. I was really liking what Mangini was doing. He was doing something that I've only heard in Avenged Sevenfold songs, I believe. Now, I could have been mishearing it, but it sounded like he was doing sort of the double ride that that Jimmy the Rev Sullivan was mostly known for. I know that Portnoy and I think, if I remember correctly, Jimmy was a huge fan of Portnoy. And so that's the reason he sort of included that kind of stuff in his drumming, sort of like outside the box type stuff. And I could definitely hear something that sounded similar to what Jimmy has done in the past. I can't remember exactly where it was in the song, but I know it stood out. I made a comment about it. I said it sounded like they were doing the double ride thing that Jimmy did all the time. So I really like that. You can hear it most often in the song Almost Easy. It's like one of his like signature things in that song. But so the drums and the guitar were absolutely amazing, as well as Mayung. I could hear him really clearly in this song. Really enjoyed his bass work. I enjoyed Labrie's vocals, and I also enjoyed the keyboards. They were absolutely amazing in this song. There you guys have it. That is my musical analysis. I can't rate these. Actually, I'm going to have to rate it a 5. I believe, I can't remember what I rated on the Backs of Angels. I have to watch the video to find out what I rated it. I'm pretty sure I rated it a 5. But this album is shaping up to be one of my favorite albums, and I am super excited for it. So drop a like if you guys are excited for this album. I know I am. And thank you guys once again for 1,000 subscribers. It really means the world to me. If you guys are new here and you guys want to check out more Dream Theater, I have a ton of back catalog of Dream Theater if you guys want to check that out, as well as anything I do in the future. We are going to be with this band until the very end. I am going to make it my mission to react to every single song that they have. So with that out there, guys, this has been Christ. We will see you next time.